Hey guys, how's it going? It's Helios Airlines _virtual. We're back with you with another stream. This week we're descending into Naples. We're flying over the southern Italian mountains right now at an altitude of 25,000 feet, and we'll soon be descending down. Now, we are in a Aer Lingus A320. Let me just turn this down for you. This week we're in an Aer Lingus A320. Not too bad. Nice fuel efficient aircraft. Helios Airlines will be bringing its own A320 out in the next week or two, painted in original Helios Airlines colours. So that'll be interesting. So hang on. For some reason this is refusing to acknowledge command. Transmit. Task manager. Okay, looks like we're going to be running this off limited sound setting. What I'm going to do, guys, real quick is I'm just going to turn this down. Yeah, it's a bit better. So we're flying on the VATSIM network today. We are on Shamrock 50 Hotel. And since it's 4:48 my time, Irish GMT, London time, there's no ATC on. But we have Unicom. I believe we have another jet. A jet passed me about 25 minutes ago, so I believe there is some traffic out here today. So apart from that, we are just chilling. In this aircraft was provided to Helios Airlines courtesy of Aerosoft, which we are partnered with. I recommend check out the airsoft.com website for latest deals and great products. I mean, this is the A320 extended, latest version. As you can see, we're running checklists as well. So we can go here. We got the full range. So let's begin the descent checklist.
Descent preparation checklist.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Anti-ice.
On.
Landing information.
Received.
Altimeter.
Standard.
Bearer radio.
Set.
Checklist complete.
As you might have just heard, guys, you could hear the Australian in the background, the flight attendant. She's the head cabin crew, and she's telling everybody to put on their seatbelts and sit down. It's really good. I really like it. It's a lot of realism. Of course, out here, I love flying through Italy on the mountains. Just so fun. to that a level of detail. We're running Orbix as well, so Orbix Global, Orbix Europe edition, and Orbix Global Vector. So it makes everything just look amazing. So you see all the fields out here and mountains, and when you're flying over, actually sometimes I flew in to Naples yesterday, and I was at 6,000 feet, and I was passing in through a town that was on a top of a kind of a hill mountain, and the town when I was flying over rendered so perfectly. It was just brilliant, and I grabbed some screenshots of that, all of which I will be uploading to our new YouTube channel that is due to be released shortly. And also you may visit at any time www.heliosairlines.com. Sign up today. Our TeamSpeak is ts3.heliosairlines. Sorry, no, we changed that, didn't we? ts3.world1group, so that's world1 and group.com. Pop in at any time for a nice old conversation. And if you want to become a part of the magic that's going on here at Helios every day, guys, do please come on in for a conversation. We'd love to hear from you. So the plan is let's see. Okay, so we don't have long to go, guys, but we have a lot of hills coming up. I believe Naples is after these mountainous regions, so it's in this valley here. So we're gonna have a bit of fun with this approach because, you know, the mountainous terrain and everything. So what I'm gonna put us down to 19,000 feet right now. Oops, 19,000.
Initiating descent.
Hey. He's very smart as well, guys. He's really just so good. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna reduce our speed to 200 knots. And what we're gonna do is we use Helios Airlines utilizes a program called Smart Cars 2. It's an excellent program. I really love it. Fully dynamic. It's probably the most advanced cars tracking software out there, and we own the full version, so that's a plus. And you got your Jetstream radio down here as well, who we are currently working on trying to be partnered with. So what we can do is when we get down to 230 knots, via my joystick here, I am going to bring flaps to 1. You just got to be really careful doing this on the Airbus, because sometimes if you're over a certain speed, beep 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 beep, it really doesn't like that. So what we're gonna do, yeah, see the way 230 was the limit and we just were under that, we avoided ourselves a headache. So what I'm gonna do is gauge the altitude again at 23, turn the probe heat and anti-ice off, turn on the wing lights. Now, it's not recommended that you do this, but I'm going to turn on the APU up here. Just gives me something less to do to worry about on the approach, and the APU lead as well, so that means I've less to do on the approach. Because with this aircraft, it does a lot of this work itself, but you know, it doesn't hurt to do the few manual things you have to do yourself either. So I like to be on time for my arrival. Now, I'm not using EasyDock or anything like that. I don't like those programs. They mess up with your camera. But I love the way that in P3D, or Prepare 3D, you got a dynamic camera. I used to run FSX a lot, Flight Simulator X, and just started to crash more than anything recently, so I said I'd upgrade, and this is Prepare 3D V3, so I love it. Oh! Bit of a glitch there. Okay, so I can clearly see our approach. And this means we should be...
Autopilot off.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Autopilot
whoa, whoa.
on.
Let's not do anything. Let's not do anything hastily. Sometimes it does that, guys. If you're trying to put the aircraft into a dangerous situation and it knows it. There we go. Sometimes what the aircraft will do is disengage the autopilot directly because it knows you're asking it to do something really dangerous. And it doesn't like that. Stop it. I'm going to put it all the way down to 6,000 feet. As we will be intersecting the ILS shortly. And what we're going to go to do now is go to our... I can't remember. Pref, activate approach phase, confirm. The local QNH is 1011. The temp today, even for this morning, is 20 degrees. So this will be our V app, so V approach speed. So we just have to type that out, put that in here, make sure full config is activated, and there we go. You can see now we are descending in towards our destination. Oh, landing gear's down. Why? Okay, that's interesting.
18,000 feet.
And you just heard the smart cars call 18,000 feet? It does that. I think it's amazing. It does it when you're at 10,000 feet. So it just goes 10,000 feet. And it does then 18,000 feet. But the one thing that I do love, and I actually have turned off, but we're going to give you it for when we land, is the cabin attendant announcements when we land. Oh, be quiet. Oh. Set up the speed brake so we can descend a little faster. See that level of quality, guys? The trees. Sometimes it just takes a minute to auto gen in. Okay, we won't zoom in that close then. So like we're passing over towns and stuff. Like there's a town up here called Valatruros. I've been there. It's a lovely town, surrounded by mountains. It gets very hot though. You can see now all we have to do is sit and wait for our approach. everything is being manually done. Or automatically done, my apologies. And it's just really great that it's doing that, so... Approach checklist starts in 4.5 miles, or click it now. Let's click it.
Approach checklist.
Beacon status.
Checked.
Nav accuracy.
Checked.
Bearer reference.
Standard.
Checklist
Flaps
complete.
1.
Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
What the hell? Right, I'm gonna put her down again, guys, to 4,000, okay? Now, what I love to do is check smart cards, and I love to see how far we are. 25 miles. Perfect. VOR lock on. We can turn that on since we're within 30 miles. Now, this is the part where I get all cringy and I make a fake announcement to fake passengers, so bear with me.
10,000
Passing
feet.
10,000 feet.
Lights on.
On.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Captain speaking. We're now making our final descent in towards Naples. We'd like to thank you for flying Helios Airlines chartered by Aer Lingus this morning. We hope you've had a pleasant flight and hope to see you on board another Helios flight in the near future. We do wish you a very safe onward journey. Whoa, what? Yeah, I know the speed breaks right. So what we're gonna do is decrease our level of descent, 1500. Pull the speed brake up. Hopefully. And put auto brake to max. We're making our turn here now, in for the ILS approach. I love this ILS approach, it's so it's lovely with the mountains and hang on. Oh! There we are. See how pretty that looks? I'll put this view on for landing as well, guys, so we can have a pretty good view landing. Cabin crew, seats for landing, landing in 5 minutes. Secure cabin, disarm doors and cross check. No, cabin, cockpit doors locked for landing, of course. So what we're going to do is, this approach is so great because we're going to go through, like, hang on, let's see what it says here. Yeah, we're going to go through this little valley here. So this allows us to descend. Oh my god, it's so beautiful down there. Hello, good morning, good people of Italy. How are you? Oh, just a bit of record about our flight, guys. We did come from Dublin. Yes, it was raining. And it was really, really bad up there. And there was ATC when we left, but they put us into a hold. Like, the weather's so bad they weren't letting people leave. Winds were like 58 knots on the ground, and they were just saying, no, 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 winds are too bad for anyone to go anywhere. And we were like, uh-huh. So we were holding at a taxiway for...
Transition altitude.
We were holding at a taxiway for a good while. So now I'm going to set speed to 160 knots.
Barrow reference set and cross.
1011. Checked.
I don't seem to recall a big mountain part of any plans. So it's a straight line in now to the runway. So what I'm going to do is set our final altitude in here right now.
Localizer captured.
Localizer captured. I'm going to set our final altitude in. I'm going to start descending. There's no choice. Oh my god, look at the trees. That's Orbit HD trees as well, guys. Really nice. Oh god, lovely. Do you see the town here? Coming up here, and the trees and the mountains.
1,000.
It's just so beautiful.
500.
Oh my god, we are so close to these mountains right now, guys. Oh dear. Oh my god, do you see that lovely town right now? Damn. I love the way it's kind of tucked in towards the mountain as well. Right, oh my god, I forgot about these lovely shadows as well.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Yeah,
Pull up.
We might just clear this? I don't know. Last time I did this was a PMDG 737-800, and it wasn't going blah, blah, terrain. So we'll see. We might get lucky.
1,000.
1,000.
Oh my god.
Five 500, 400, 300, 400.
Wow. Okay, I think we are clear.
Terrain ahead.
1,000.
Pull up.
I think we are clear of conflict right now. We're at 2,000 feet.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Put the landing
Gear down.
I can't even remember the VRAP speed. 119. That's full.
Landing checklist.
Landing gear.
Down and locked, 3 greens.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
Go around altitude.
Set.
Landing memo.
Checked no blue.
Checklist complete.
So you can see, guys, up here we got the runway pappy lights. The IUS for this airport's really weird, guys, because you're right on top of the airport and the plane just plummets down to the runway and somehow it just lands. So we'll see if that's the case here as well. That's what I noticed when I took this approach the last time in the 737. Glide slope alive. So she should start screaming now, saying glide slope alive. So we turn on
Second autopilot is on.
both autopilot.
Glide slope alive.
Glide slope alive. There she is. And here we are. See this up here? We're right. Well, we're a good distance actually. Hang on. We were much further from the airport than the 737 when we intersected it. Much closer. Oh my god, guys, look at Naples. It's just so alive. Sometimes when the clouds are in a particular way, you feel this place is real. And it was the case the other day. I thought I was flying, thought it was actually in the air. I was like, holy crap. So, we are good to land. So we'll do a fake landing clearance. Napoli Tower. Channel 50 Hotel, request permission to land runway 24. Clear to land runway 24. Channel 50 Hotel. Okay, it wouldn't go like that, but you catch my drift. You catch my drift. You people know what I'm talking about. So let's have a look at our camera options. Oh yeah. I like this camera option. So as you can see guys, it needs no human interface for me to land. I haven't had to press anything or touch anything. The autopilot's doing all the work.
$1,000.
And I only have to take control last second on the ground.
Approaching 2-4.
Approaching 2-4. Oh look, that's IKEA, guys. It actually renders IKEA out here. Using Aerosoft scenery for this airport. So Aerosoft Napoli X, brilliant airport. Love it. All criticals to Aerosoft, Aerosoft Airbus, Aerosoft Airport, Orbit,
500. 400.
Now I don't have the traffic enabled, guys, because it kills the frames, but you'd see like usually cars.
300. 200.
Wow.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Rita.
70 knot reverse screen. Auto brakes off.
Wow. So guys, welcome to Napoli. Oh, we've gone slightly off center. My fault. Leave runway, it says. Okay.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. For your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. This will mean that we have parked at the gate and it is safe for you to move about. Please make sure that you've gathered any personal belongings around your seat. Be careful when opening the overhead bins, as luggage may have shifted during the flight. If you require assistance when you're training, please remain seated until all passengers have exited.
Alright, here's what we're going to do, guys.
On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Parking.
We look forward to seeing you on board again in the future. Have a great morning.
66. This is GSX by FS Dream Tunes. I love this software. This software helps me. I was flying into Boston the other day, guys. Didn't know Boston at all. Guy gave me a gate. Just found it on GSX, and the guy was, and it was just amazing. Alright, so this guy is... There he is. Follow me, sir. Sometimes it seems very stupid. Oscar, we're not following him. He's going to take us somewhere where we won't want to go. So I'll just taxi us instead. I'll taxi us to main terminal. It's over here. See the level of detail, guys, especially aerosoft and... Oh. Oi, there he is. This is 45 and not 65, but okay. We'll take it. Parking brake. On. Oh, okay. This is... Where the hell was he taking us then? Right, so this is what we're going to do. Engines 1 and 2 off.
And the parking checklist.
Hi man, I'm waving at you too.
Parking brake and chocks.
Chocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Set off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Bye guy.
Set off.
Checklist complete.
So guys, I'd like to thank you for flying with me today for the descent into Naples. Just be sure to check out any future Helios virtual streams, and don't be afraid to click that subscribe button. Be much appreciated. As before, you can check us out on www.heliosairlines.com. TeamSpeak is ts3.world1group.com. Come in, and if you want to be a part of the magic, sign up today, guys. That's all you gotta do. Until next time, this is Captain Rory Mulcahy signing off.